Hey everyone, welcome to this 30-minute beginner flow. This class is designed for you if you're new to yoga, maybe you don't really want to go into a studio, you just want to practice at home, you want to feel a little bit more comfortable in your body, maybe you're a little bit stiff, anything like that, or maybe you just want to try a different flow. So my name is Jenn and I will be walking you through this 30-minute beginner flow. All right. To start, we're going to do 3 calming breaths, just to kind of build our presence, just to kind of get ourselves on the mat, forget whatever happened before we got here. So to start, just take any comfortable seated position. You can take seated, you can take cross-legged like I am here. You can think about adding a pillow behind your back to support it a little bit if that feels good for your body. You can also go onto your shins, like this, or just take anything that's going to feel nice, just to take a few breaths here. So for this, since I'm in this pose, I'll just stay here. So when you're ready, we'll start breathing. So we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. When you're ready, we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's shake that out a little bit. Now, before we get going, I do want to note that breathing is really important in yoga. So if you're doing nothing else, make sure you're breathing in and breathing out nice and slowly, and just try to relax into the poses the best you can. You may experience, a little bit of tension in certain areas. So if you do, just try your best to just breathe into those poses and just do what you can. All right. So to start, we're gonna go into tabletop position. In tabletop position, it's really important that your wrists are right over your hands. You've got your hands, they should be nice and spread out so that you're distributing the weight evenly across all your different fingers, and then again, kind of at the heel here of your hand. You want your shoulders to be nice over top of your ankles, and there should be a 90-degree angle kind of between where your hips are stacked on top of your knees. So from here, we're just gonna do a few cat and cows. So cat, you sort of arc your spine like this to look like an angry cat. Cow, you're gonna drop everything down to the floor, looking up. So when you're ready, we'll do a few of these. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more. Inhale and exhale. All right, from here we're gonna go back to neutral spine and we're gonna thread the needle. So we'll bring our left hand to the middle, lift up our right arm, and then bring it underneath our left shoulder. So from here, we'll bring the right shoulder down and just breathe into this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, we'll come back to neutral tabletop and we'll move on to the other side. So we'll bring our left hand to the middle, our right hand to the middle, our left arm up and through underneath. From here, we're just going to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. From there, we'll come back to our neutral tabletop position and slowly make our way into our first downward dog. So when you're in downward dog, it's really important again that you consider your fingers. So you want to have equal distribution in all of the fingers, and again that sort of heel of the palm. Pushing your hips back, shoulders down, and from here, let's just walk it out a little bit. Now this might be really tough if you've never done a downward dog before. So if you need to keep your knees bent, that's totally fine. But something that you'll be working on is just getting those legs to straight. You also want to tuck in your core, and this should feel like active. So you should feel activity in your hands, shoulders, and in your legs. So we'll hold this. Again, we can pedal out our feet here a little bit if that feels good. You can kind of nod your head and shake it. You can even go a little side to side here just to kind of get some of the kinks out of the body. And when you're ready, we're going to just step to the top of our mat. From here, we're going to breathe in all the way to the top and exhale. One more like that. Inhale and exhale. One more up, and this time we'll fold. So fold here over your legs. Again, this is going to look different for everybody's body, and we're just going to hang out here for a minute. So from here, just grab your elbows. You can touch the floor. You can even grab your toes if that's available to you. We'll stick to our elbows here. From here, you can kind of just sway a little bit back and forth and just kind of get heavy. Feel your head get heavy and just breathe into this forward fold. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. From here, we'll put our palms to the floor, look up and back down, and we'll step or hop to the back of our mat. From here, you can either take it to your knees or knees up, and we'll go into our first Chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. You can also go into Cobra if that's easier for you. So that would be legs on the ground and just kind of arc your back here. Take something that feels good for your body. This is your practice. And from there, we'll go back into downward dog. We're going to do that flow one more time. So when you're ready, let's step back to the top of our mat. Breathing in and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and fold. Inhale, look up and exhale. Step or hop to the back of your mat. Chaturanga, Cobra or upward dog, and back to downward dog. Now just take a minute, again, pedal with those legs. You should start feeling the body getting a little bit more warm. Hopefully it's not as tight as the first one. And let's do 2 breaths just like this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're going to step back to the top of our mat and do something a little different. From here, we'll go into chair pose. So chair pose, you want to tuck in your tailbone here. Make sure you've got that sort of 90-degree bend if you can. You want to try and sink your hips as low as possible, lifting those arms, active arms, to the ceiling and core in. From here, we'll do 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, go back into fold. 1 breath. Inhale, look up. And exhale, step to the back of your mat. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward dog. From here, let's step our right foot to the top of the mat, and we'll go into our first warrior 1. So from here, pivot your left foot, square your hips. So you may need to change your back leg position here so that you are able to square your hips. This is going to look really different for everybody, so if yours doesn't look like mine, that's totally fine.
Just adjust that back leg so that you can square your hips.
So that you can square your hips. From here, we'll bend the knee, arms up. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, we'll go into warrior 2. Take a little bit of a wider stance, change your footing, and from here, extend your arms out. So here, again, knee bent. This leg should be nice and active, and both arms should be nice and active. So from here, just breathe. Your gaze should be just past your middle finger. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're going to reverse it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's flow it back. Arms down, foot back, Chaturanga, Cobra or Up Dog, and Downward Dog. Let's catch our breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's get to the other side. So slip your left foot between your hands. Pivot that back foot and arms up. So again, from here, it's really important that your hips are squared. So again, you might need to adjust that back leg depending on what feels good for you and what will allow you to get into that squared position. So when you're ready, arms up, core in, active arms, active legs, and let's breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, we'll go back into our warrior 2. So adjust your stance a little bit. Get really into that knee. Strong arms, strong legs. Core in. Looking past our middle finger. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's reverse it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And let's flow it back. Hands on the ground. Bring that foot back. Again, you can go to your knees or not. Chaturanga, Cobra or Up Dog, and back into Downward Dog. Let's catch our breath here. So when you're ready, let's just quickly go into Child's Pose. So for Child's Pose, you can either take it wide-legged, you can take it closed-legged. This is going to feel really different for everybody, so pick which version is going to feel really good for you. I'm going to pick wide-legged today. And slowly bring your arms out. Now if you want to take this more passive, drop your elbows, and we'll drop our forehead to the ground. So again, you can have your arms up if you want it to be a little more active. You can even bring your arms back here. So let's do 2 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's get back into our downward dog. And when you're ready, we're gonna step our right foot to the top of the mat and get into our warrior 2. From here, again, you wanna make sure that your legs are nice and active and engaged, arms are active, and let's breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're gonna go into triangle pose. So straighten the top leg. You may wanna consider having a micro bend here just to make sure that you're not hurting your knee. This is gonna look a little different for everybody. So again, just make sure you're really mindful of what this is gonna look and feel like for you. So straightening that knee, we're gonna slowly bend into our front foot. So from here, left arm goes up, and imagine that you have a wall right behind your back, and you're trying to get it nice and straight up against that wall. So this will take time to build, so just be okay with wherever you're at today, and let's breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's bend our knee, arms to the ground, and flow it back. Inhale to upward dog, and exhale to downward dog. From here, we'll step our left foot to the front and get into that warrior 2 position. So again, nice bent knee. Both legs should be nice and straight and activated. Arms active, and gaze is just past our middle finger. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. From here, we're gonna go into our triangle pose on the other side. So when you're ready, we're gonna straighten that front knee, keep that micro bend, and slowly lift that right arm up to the ceiling, gaze to the ceiling. So again, imagine there's that wall right behind you. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, arms to the mat, step it back, and let's flow. Inhale to upward dog, and exhale back to downward dog. All right, from here, let's lift our right leg back, and let's bring our right knee to our nose. From here, we'll bring it back, and we'll go right knee to left elbow, and back, right knee to right elbow, and back. And from here, we're gonna go step our right foot behind us and get into a side plank. Inhale here, and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale, and exhale. From here, bring that arm down, and let's flow it out. Down to Chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog, and exhale to downward dog. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. So lift that left foot up, and left knee to nose. Bring that leg back. Now left knee to right elbow. And back. And left knee to left elbow. And back. And when you're ready, let's step that left leg a little bit back and get into our side plank. Left arm up, looking up if possible, and breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's bring our left palm back and flow it out. Chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog and exhale back to downward dog. All right, from here, we're going to start slowing it down. So when you're ready, let's just get into seated. And let's slowly start bringing our breath down a little bit. So from here, we're gonna do a little bit of back bends. So we're just gonna do bridge pose today. So when you're ready, we're gonna have our knees up like this. Get our back on the ground. Now try and bring the back of your heels as close to your fingertips as possible. You know, they may be far for now, which is fine, so just something that you can work towards. Then we'll take our hands, place them on the ground to give us a little bit of support. And when you're ready, we're just gonna lift our glutes off the ground. So from here, your legs and your glutes and your core should all be activated. So let's inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, slowly bring those hips back down. We'll take one breath and then we'll repeat. So when you're ready, let's do it again. Inhale up, activating those glutes, those legs, and that core. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. From here, we'll bring the hips back down to the ground and let's take our happy baby. So we'll grab the bottoms of our feet. You can even go to straight leg if that feels better. And from here, let's just kind of rock it back and forth, which should feel nice on your lower back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So from here, we're gonna hug our right leg in, extend that left foot, and we're just gonna keep hugging this in here. So try and get that knee to your shoulder. That might not be possible, but just try and keep the visual of that in your mind. And let's just breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're gonna go into a twist. So we'll take that left hand on the right knee, extend that right hand and arm over to the floor to help support you, and we'll slowly make our way over to the left side. Now you can either keep the bottom leg straight or bent, whatever feels better for you for a nice twist. Try and get that right shoulder down to the floor if that's possible. Again, it may not be possible, so just try to do what feels good for your body and just something for you to work towards. From here, we're going to keep our gaze over to the right hand side and just breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, we'll come back to the center and we'll switch legs. So right leg goes to the ground and bring the left knee to your chest. From here again, you want to try and get that knee to your shoulder. Just something to visualize, and let's just breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, we'll take that left hand down to the floor, right hand over the left knee, and slowly twist over to the other side. So gaze is going to be over to the left, and again, try to get that shoulder down to the floor as best you can. And from here, let's breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's come back to center. Let's take happy baby one more time. So just grabbing the bottom of your feet and just slowly rocking side to side to help release that lower back. From here, we'll bring both our legs back to the ground and slowly get into our final pose, which is Shavasana. Shavasana is a really great opportunity for our body to just sort of relax into everything that we just did. So try and take the time just to do a few breaths here. So from here, we'll do 3 breaths together, and then we'll do a few breaths on our own, and then finish up the practice from here. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now just take a few breaths on your own. When you're ready, just start to sort of wiggle your toes and your fingers. You may want to do a nice big stretch, stretching up your arms and your legs. And when you're ready, we'll just sort of go over to our right hand side, using our right arm as a pillow. Take a breath here. And when you're ready, we'll come back to seated position. From here, we'll take 3 cleansing breaths just to end the practice. Take any seated position you want, something that feels comfortable for your body. And when you're ready, we'll breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed that flow. Namaste.